Good evening. Thank you for coming tonight to celebrate the 21st Hispanic Organization of Latin Actors Awards Gala and Ceremony. Please welcome our host, NBC4 New York Consumer Report, Linda Vaquero.
Hola! Hola! It is so good to be here with all of you tonight. Mi gente, it's wonderful. It's wonderful to see you in person. I'm so glad we're getting back to doing all these events in person. I'm glad everyone is here, healthy. It is wonderful to be here with you. I've loved this organization for many years. I've seen them grow incredibly over the years. I am so honored to be here with all of you, and thank you for being here tonight to honor the great work of HOLA and all our wonderful talent on the stage. Did you know that the HOLA Awards are the most prestigious Latin actor recognition on the East Coast? Yeah. We know that. It's an award with a lot of history. Going back to the silent movie era, before HOLA was created, there were so many international and famous Hispanic stars praised for their talent and beauty, but names like Lupe Velez, Ramon Novarro, or Dolores del Rio have almost been forgotten. Then during the 1940s, we saw a lot of Anglo names. There was a beautiful woman named Margarita Cancino who became the love goddess, better known as Rita Hayworth. Lots of name changes. America was very different back then, and opportunities were scarce for Hispanic actors who were considered maybe not suitable for certain parts at the time. In the 50s, some succeeded playing exotic roles like the Technicolor Queen Dominican Maria Montes in Cobra Woman, or the extraordinary Spanish beauty Sarita Montiel in Veracruz. Politics, immigration, and the economy changed reality. And then the 1970s became one of the most challenging decades for Latin actors until 1975, when HOLA was founded in New York City. Yes, that deserves a big hand. So how could Latino talent face the powerful industry? Well, in 1985, William Hurt was cast as Molina, the Brazilian gay prisoner in Kiss of the Spider Woman. Remember that? And we had Richard Dreyfuss in 1992, cast as a Chilean, Dr. Miranda, on Broadway's Death and the Maiden. At the time, HOLA was actively involved in defending the rights of the community. And they've been working all these years supporting the Hispanic community in film, radio, television, stage, and now streaming. It has been the only organization referring Hispanic talent to casting directors using a pioneering online database. Still, the industry continues to cast, oftentimes, Caucasian actors to play Latino parts. Today, things are a little bit different, and the industry is more open-minded as we hear names like Andy Garcia, Edgar Ramirez, Oscar Isaac, Selma Hayek, Penelope Cruz, Javier Bardem, or Adriana Barraza, all very successful Hollywood stars. And HOLA advocates for Latin talent inclusion. When you consider that the Latino population in the U.S. equals 18.7%, but Latinos represent about 7% in the media, obviously there's a challenge there and work to do. Despite that statistic about the population, actors like Ben Affleck, great actor, but cast as a Puerto Rican in Argo. What a great story that was about a Puerto Rican. It should have been played by a Puerto Rican. Although he did a great job. It was a great movie. James Franco as Fidel Castro in Alina of Cuba. We're changing, right? We're growing here little by little. We're not fully represented yet in the American entertainment industry, but this is where HOLA is advocating for more equity and raising its voice to position our talent accordingly, because we do have so much talent. As part of its mission, HOLA understands the need of educational programming to help Latino and Latina actors compete in the industry. And HOLA's educational programming offers professional development and training for members and the Hispanic community. They've been honoring Latino talent, reinforcing the community, and integrating our society. And past HOLA awardees include Andy Garcia, Benicio del Toro, Sara Montiel, Ricardo Montalban, Kathy Jurado, and Miriam Colon, among many others. And tonight is no different. We have a wonderful roster tonight. And we are so very proud to recognize Latino talent currently working in English and Spanish productions on and off Broadway. We're delighted to announce such names like Jaime Lozano, Hemky Madera, Caesar Samayoa tonight, among many others. And we would especially like to pay tribute to an amazing and versatile actress, singer, dancer, whose legendary beauty and your extraordinary voice has seduced generations all over the world, our very dear Miss Chita Rivera. It is so important for new generations, younger generations, to know our legacy and the work of those artists who also founded the HOLA organization. So let's watch a brief video on the history of HOLA.
The Hispanic Organization of Latin Actors, also known as HOLA, is a nonprofit arts service and advocacy organization dedicated to expanding the presence of Latin and Hispanic actors in the U.S. entertainment and media. HOLA was founded in 1975 by a group of young Latino actors working in New York to address the inequities created by the casting system that underemployed Hispanic actors and relegated Latino characters to negative stereotypes. Since then, HOLA has advocated for equality and accurate representation in the U.S. entertainment industry. Celebrating more than 45 years of Hispanic actors' presence in the industry of American entertainment, HOLA has searched for equal opportunities for its members and advocated in favor of them. In one well-documented case in the 1990s, HOLA successfully collaborated with Actors Equity Association to shine a light on questionable casting practices being employed at the time on Broadway. The show in question was the Ariel Dorfman play, Death and the Maiden. Since that time, the number of Latinos on Broadway has increased steadily over the years. Early in our history, HOLA instituted an Excellence in Artistic Achievement Awards, now known as the HOLA Awards, to support the New York Latino theater circuit. Under the new leadership and renewed vision of our volunteer executive team and current board of directors, we are expanding our mission of advocacy and refocusing organizational priorities on education, diversity, and resource development. This is part of our vision to strengthen the organization to continue supporting and inspiring Latinx creative talents to achieve success and celebrate their stories with a message of optimism, dignity, and pride.
The two go hand in hand. So please welcome now Mexican musical theater director, musician, vocal coach, composer, arranger, and orchestrator, Mr. Jaime Lozano, and singer and storyteller, Miss Florencia Cuenca, for our first musical number of the evening.
Te soñé, día y noche en ti pensaba, cuánto te busqué, mas no te encontraba, y hoy que estás aquí, solo puedo sonreír. Te soñé, así te imaginaba, tanto que esperé, deseando tu llegada, y hoy que estás aquí, solo puedo agradecerlo. Hoy Hoy sé que todo sueño puede hacerse realidad. Oh, vale la pena el luchar por todo aquello que queremos. En mi corazón había tenido la ilusión de tenerte junto a mí. ¿Qué puedo decir? Hoy he podido comprobar que todo llega en su momento. Sueños se hacen realidad al despertar. Te soñé, eras mi esperanza, mi razón de ser, la luz que yo anhelaba, y hoy que estás aquí, solo puedo agradecerlo, porque yo sé que todo sueño puede hacerse realidad. Oh, vale la pena el luchar por todo aquello que queremos. En mi corazón había tenido la ilusión de tenerte junto a mí. ¿Qué puedo decir? Hoy he podido comprobar que todo llega en su momento. Sueños se hacen realidad al despertar. Pero que se note que somos latinos. ¡Epa! ¡Échale! ¡Eso, qué diferencia! Sueños se hacen realidad. Hoy he podido comprobar que todo llega en su momento. En mi corazón había tenido la ilusión de tenerte junto a mí. ¿Qué puedo decir? Hoy he podido comprobar que todo llega en su momento. Sueños se hacen realidad al despertar.
Very nice. I wanted more. I'm like, oh, it's just one number. That's it. Well, thank you so much. That was fantastic. Let's give another round of applause to Florencia Cuenca and Jaime Lozano. Fantastic. Nice way to start the night. Well, now we're going to start giving our awards, and we're going to start with production designers who are responsible for the visual concept of a production. And for theater plays to come alive, as we all know, they need not only a potent story, a director, a talented cast, but also a production design to make it all possible. To announce a winner, though, in this category implies that there's some competition, but when you have two winners, that's when you know that the work done has just been completely outstanding, and we need to celebrate and be proud of it. So for this production, first of all, to recreate the time period of Lope de Vega in a different century and the sordid meeting space for the encounters of a merciless lawyer and a desperate prostitute, well, to try to recreate that requires a lot of creativity, inspiration, and talent. So we want to honor the outstanding achievement in production design from the HOLA organization goes to Maria Cristina Fuste and Omaraya Garriga for Mercado Libre from the Boundless Theater Company, and Robert Weber Federico for La Dama Boba from the Spanish Repertory Company. Two powerful productions.
Obviamente este no es mi lado, eso es un poco... Primero, pues entonces voy a hablar por mi persona. Uno de los privilegios más grandes para nosotros como artistas es crear. Por lo tanto, quiero comenzar por darle las gracias más sinceras y emotivas a Boundless Theater y a María Cristina Fuste por darme la oportunidad, no solo de formar parte del proyecto, sino también de poder explorar mis ideas, habilidades y con absoluta libertad. En otras palabras, me dejo hacer lo que me dio la gana. Su mentoría y estándares ha sido un elemento esencial para este proceso creativo. Gracias por la inspiración, empuje y apoyo incondicional. Gracias a nuestro director y a mis compañeros de Mercado Libre por darme y hacerme muy orgullosa de este trabajo. Y obviamente gracias por el reconocimiento a los HOLA. De parte de María Cristina, gracias a los premios HOLA por este reconocimiento. Lamento mucho no poder estar presente en esta noche tan especial. Quisiera dedicarle este honor al equipo de diseño de Mercado Libre, a Mayra Garriga, escenografía, Oriana Lineweaver, vestuario, y a Cristian Gautier, música original. Fue un verdadero placer colaborar con ustedes en esta pieza, que significó tanto para todo el equipo. A seguir creando. Gracias.
I want to thank Calderón de la Barca, Lope de Vega, and all the great Spanish writers for creating great drama. I want to thank Lema Lopez for making it creative and letting my imagination run wild. I want to thank Rafa Sanchez for paying for the set because it was very expensive. And I want to thank Rita Chita for being here tonight because I saw you in Fifi in Seventh Heaven. And I worked with you when you were doing Sweet Charity at the Cape Cod Melody Tent centuries ago. We won't go into that, but it's an honor accepting an award in front of you. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Well said by both. Congratulations. It is quite the challenge for directors, actors, and everyone involved in a theater production to pass from a physical theater space to an online format without losing all the magic. We've certainly learned that challenge over the last few years, and even more, of course, to do that successfully. And if we add, though, the words of Federico Garcia Lorca, then we face a real challenge. But we are here to present now the HOLA Award for Outstanding Production in Virtual Theater, and it goes to PIN Productions, or PIN, for El Retablillo de Don Cristóbal. PIN Productions. Congratulations.
Hi, everyone. We're sorry we couldn't make it tonight, but we wanted to take a second to thank HOLA for all the work that they're doing and for recognizing this piece that we made during a very strange time in this city.
And we also want to thank Queens Council on the Arts because they gave us the funds to make this possible.
We also wanted to thank our incredible actors. We shot each of them individually in front of a green screen, so we really were asking them to use their imagination to create this world with us.
We want to say thank you to Luis Alberto Garcia, Valeria Llanesa, Ana Montero, Victoria Raigorowski y Edra Escorra. A todos ellos, muchas gracias.
Thank you to everyone, and thank you, HOLA. I hope you all have a wonderful evening.
So, hola and bye.
That was great. That took a lot of creativity. It looked fantastic. Now, we all know that immigration, of course, is a historical component of the U.S. And here in this next production that we honor, it's the story of a Mexican-American civil rights activist and a labor leader who changed the rights of Hispanic immigrants in the U.S. And this is someone I know. I've known him for many years. I'm so excited that he's here tonight. The HOLA Award for Outstanding Production in Micro Theater goes to Teatro Sea, for Cesar Chavez and the Migrants, the Cesar Chavez story. So please welcome to the stage actor, director, and founder of Teatro Sea, Manuel Moran.
Good to
Thank you so much. Hola, Andres. Gracias. Um, Thank you so much. I asked the cast to come up with me. This is Ursula, Federico, and Nestor. Let's give them a hand. My name is Manuel Moran. I'm the director and the founder of Teatro Sea, New York's Latina Children's Theater, the only Latina Children's Theater in the United States. Hopefully that will change soon. We're very proud of this production. Cesar Chavez is a hero. He's one of our heroes. In Teatro Sea, yes, in Teatro Sea, we have a series of performances where we honor our heroes and heroines. A show about Frida Kahlo, a show about Roberto Clemente, many different ones. And we needed to talk about Cesar Chavez because Cesar Chavez is kind of famous on the West Coast, but many people here didn't know about this amazing Latino hero, American hero, Mexican-American hero. So my actors did a wonderful job. It's a beautiful production, and I want to say thank you to HOLA for recognizing this production. And if you have a chance, come down to the Lower East Side, to the Clemente, our home, and see our theater and see the theater that we do there. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, check them out at the Clemente Soto Vélez Cultural Center downtown. Yes. Great, great theater. Now, when Latinos emigrate from countries, they bring, of course, their traditions, food, and the culture, but most of all, they bring the concept of family and respect that's taught from generation to generation. Well, this next play is a celebration of age and inclusiveness created by Manuel Moran. Stay up here, because the HOLA Award for Outstanding Production in Children's Theater goes to Los Grises in Teatro Sea. So please welcome again to the stage, Manuel Moran.
Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. I want to tell a little bit of the story about Los Grises. Los Grises is these 8 puppets, life-size puppets. I actually, for more than 30 years, have been doing puppet theater and, of course, children's theater. But I always have hired designers and puppet makers. During the pandemic, I said, Miguel Treyes is here. Miguel Treyes is are you here, Miguel? Miguel is a Puerto Rican painter. Once, many years ago, he said, Manuel, if I don't paint, I'll die. And I thought he was a little dramatic. But being 2 years without performing, without creating, I thought I was going to die. So what did I do? I took a course online with this amazing Mexican mask maker. Her name is Carolina. And Carolina was working with a new material called Warbla that I didn't know what Warbla was. And I took this course every Tuesday and Thursday. And I started designing these puppets. I had this idea of I wanted to honor our Latino seniors. And I wanted to bring this show to the streets. It's actually a performance that we have done on the streets, on the parks, on sidewalks, so we could perform. And I created this amazing, I cannot believe I did this. I cannot believe this. Even the puppet, so it happens that but most importantly, that applause is not just for me, it's for all the puppeteers and the actors who perform the show in the parks under the sun with masks. We had to rehearse outdoors because it was in the middle of the pandemic. We have done many performances. We continue doing them. But the most important thing was to honor our seniors. We lost many of them. And I wanted to say something about their common life of a Latino senior, playing dominoes, cleaning, talking to each other, taking photos. So you can see many different vignettes in this show. Anyway, I'm very proud that the kids, and not only the kids, the families actually could see this show, and very proud of this award because it's the first puppets I ever made. So thank you so much.
Yeah, it is amazing how much we lost during the pandemic, but how much we gained in other ways too. A lot of people learned a lot of skills. I learned how to make a lot of dishes. I was in Spain one day. I was in Cuba the other day. I made ropa vieja last night. But anyway, I digress. Let's go on to our next award, which is we're talking about past decades now, where the world, society, and technology have, of course, evolved drastically. faith and religion part of the process that playwright Luca Pizzuro recreated in a powerful one-man play. This is a pungent story about a kind man, a priest, who's in love with a 10-year-old boy. The impeccable acting and the direction of this piece is breathtaking, and the HOLA Award for Outstanding Solo Performance goes to Mark Parejo for Con los Ojos Cerrados from Maniac Productions.
Hola, buenas noches, soy Mar Parejo. Siento no poder estar esta noche con todos ustedes, pero estoy trabajando en una serie de televisión aquí en España y me ha resultado imposible. Bueno, en primer lugar quiero dar las gracias a los premios HOLA por este reconocimiento. Todo el equipo de Con los Ojos Cerrados estamos muy felices y muy contentos. El hecho de estrenar ya en la ciudad de Nueva York para nosotros ha sido un regalo y bueno, pues encima que te reconozcan tu trabajo es ya una fantasía. Quería dar las gracias a Pablo Andrade y a toda la gente de la organización. Espero verles muy pronto, me han hecho muy feliz. Muchas gracias.
And now we've got someone coming up to present our next award, to present the HOLA Award for Outstanding Achievement in Playwriting. Please welcome award-winning actor, journalist, playwright, and first place winner of the National Playwriting Competition Voces Latinx of 2022, Yessi Hernandez.
Thank you, everyone. HOLA wants to underline the lack of compassion we're living in, and the magnificent work done in this production makes it a piece not to be missed. Disconnect power versus vulnerable humanity, and the pleasure of hurting people while treating them as objects because their existence is meaningless. Sounds hard, but this is the story of Felipe, a powerful lawyer, a human predator, and B, a vulnerable prostitute. The HOLA Award for Outstanding Achievement Playwriting goes to Luis Araujo for Mercado Libre, Boundless Theater Company. Please welcome to the stage actor Diana Po to receive the award on behalf of Luis Araujo.
Muy buenas noches. Tengo unas palabras de parte de Luis Araujo para todos nosotros. Buenas noches. A ver, un discurso en un minuto. Muchísimas gracias por este grandísimo e inesperado honor. Estoy enamorado. Enamorado de Diana Poe. Eso lo escribió él, eso no lo dije yo. Y de Gerardo Gudiño, de los dos, porque su valentía y su generosidad han desbordado todas las expectativas profesionales. Mi agradecimiento al director Ismanuel Rodríguez, que ha dotado mi palabra de unas imágenes feroces, como el mundo en el que vivimos. A Mayra Garriga y a María Cristina Fusté, por esa cámara con la que espiamos sin pudor la inconfesable intimidad de nuestra sociedad actual. Y a Boundless Theater Company, por la valentía al apostar por un texto alejado de las convenciones que indaga sobre qué mundo estamos construyendo o queremos construir. Cuestiones muy poco comerciales, pero que me parecen urgentísimas. A ustedes, por premiar nuestro trabajo, lo que me hace sentir que navegamos juntos las aguas de la humanidad, la solidaridad y la diversidad frente a los icebergs y las bombas del beneficio a toda costa, del autoritarismo y de la exclusión. Hola, gracias desde lo más profundo de mi corazón. Nada de Putin, nada de Trump. Derechos humanos y salvemos el planeta. Muchas gracias.
Now, all members of an ensemble develop a sense of the whole, and a director needs to trust all the cast members, of course. But if we speak of a musical, an insignificant error could destroy the entire group effort. The artistic and the emotional value from the ensemble in this show will change the concept of a dreamer. The HOLA Award for Outstanding Performance by an Ensemble Cast goes to Americano, the Musical from Quixote Productions. And to receive this award, please welcome to the stage actor Sean Ewing.
I had the immense pleasure of sharing a stage with a collective group of people who have an appreciation, a love, and a plethora of remarkable gifts that brought to life a story so poignant and so true. It is my great honor to share this moment on behalf of my fellow actors in Americano. And I'd like to thank HOLA for this distinct honor and appreciation for this beautiful acknowledgement. Thank you, Fernando Santos, Michael Barnard, Jonathan Rosenberg, who wrote and conceived the production off Broadway, to Sergio Mejia for your beautiful choreography, Kerry Rodriguez and Sergio Mendoza for giving this ensemble the music that filled and you could just feel it in your soul every single night, to Donna Trinkoff at Amas, and thank you, Tony. Thank you for having the courage to share your story and the bravery to continue your fight for this country and to evoke change. Thank you, Jason Rose, for your tremendous fortitude and defiance to bring to light this incredible story that must be told. Thank you so much.
Now we're going to present the HOLA Award for Outstanding Achievement in Directing. And to do that, I'd like to please welcome to the stage HOLA board member, actor, director, professor, writer, and former lawyer, Luis Gali. Luis?
Good evening. This is the time of the controversial piece, Mercado Libre, where the author says that these two extreme characters are aiming to get a balance. Unfortunately, they do not. She is a prostitute, and she has nothing else to sell. And he is a merciless lawyer who thinks he owes everything. He possesses everything he buys. In this play, the director has accomplished the sense of urgency that we all actors need to become characters in the underworld of perversion and human decay, making it very uncomfortable for the audience to watch. The director of Mercado Libre has obtained the best of his actors to bring his vision and the characters alive. The HOLA Award for Outstanding Achievement in Directing goes to Ismanuel Rodriguez for Mercado Libre Boundless Theater Company. To receive the award, please welcome Gerardo Gudiño.
Buenas noches. Ismanuel no ha podido venir, está en Puerto Rico con mucho trabajo, lo vamos a tener prontito por aquí dirigiendo otra obra, no la voy a anunciar, pero él dice que quiere agradecerle muchísimo a HOLA, a todo el jurado, a su presidente Pablo Andrade, a todos los miembros también, la gente que compone HOLA, a Boundless Theater Company, María Cristina Fusté, por darle la oportunidad para dirigir esto. Él está muy, muy contento de haber podido dirigir esta obra en Nueva York de su mentor, que es Luis Araujo, y quiere agradecerles de corazón este premio. Gracias.
In our next category, we have two winners. In Muerte en el Nilo, the character of Salome Otterborn, a romance novel author with a sense of glamour and intelligence, made us believe that we were part of the same cruise on the Nile. In Bloom, we see the story of a mother and a young LGBTQ plus son whose lifestyle is punishable by death. The play transitions from anger to retrospection, allowing the audience to identify themselves with the character's tragedy. The HOLA Award for Outstanding Performance by a Featured Actor goes to Rafael Beato for his role of Rome in Bloom, which is produced by Teatro Idiati and Ursula Tinoco for the role of Salome Ottenborn in Muerte en el Nilo, which is from Coqui Theater. So please welcome our awardees, Rafael Beato and Ursula Tinoco.
I want to thank first HOLA for this award and Coqui Theater for giving me the opportunity to portray this character. This project came into my life. It was the first after the pandemic, and it was a time where I felt truly lost. It was a time where I questioned if it was really worth it, pursuing what I loved. If I should just quit and leave everything, or if I should just stick with it. And when this project came into my life, I did not know the answer. So I just took it on and I decided, you know what? If this is going to be the last time that I am going to perform, let me feel it. Let me enjoy it. Let me do what I love. And that gave me so much freedom to do whatever I wanted with my character because nothing else mattered. And the results were amazing. The response of the audience to this character and to my work was outstanding. This is the 4th award I received for this play, and I am very proud because all the love that I received answered my question that yes, it is still worth it for me to pursue this. Y rápidamente, en español también, este personaje llegó a mí en un momento en el que yo me sentía completamente perdida. Y la respuesta del público por mi trabajo me respondió esa pregunta de si vale la pena seguir o no luchando por lo que uno ama y por hacer lo que uno desea en este mundo. Thank you so much.
Good evening. My name is Winston Estevez and Dr. Guillermo Severiche, and we are the producers at IATI Theater, and we are receiving this award on behalf of Beato, Rafael Beato. A couple of things that I want to say. When the script was brought to us, some people said it was cruel and that we probably shouldn't do it because it was set up in the near future where parents were supposed to kill any one of their children that was not straight, whether that was gay, lesbian, trans, whatever it was, they should be killed. And we said we need to talk about this because it is happening, or it's about to happen if we're not going to do something about it. So on behalf of IATI Theater, we thank the HOLA Awards for this award and the recognition of this play. I want to make a pause and really say thank you to HOLA for all the people that have been here forever, but especially to the new team that is trying to keep this organization afloat and keep it going. We need new blood. We need people to refresh our Latino community, and this is what they were doing. So thank you, HOLA, for the work that you guys are doing, and thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. Have a good
Nicely said. And I love all the themes. I mean, this is what art is about, right? Expression and tackling these difficult subjects. So it's so wonderful to see all these productions reflecting what's going on in our world. Next, we are going to talk about the real-life story of Tony Valdovino and a production based on that. When Tony decides to join the U.S. Marines to serve his nation out of love, gratitude, and loyalty after America was attacked on September 11th, but then discovers something that his parents never told him, which is that he was an undocumented immigrant, a dreamer. With a compelling all-Latino musical theater cast, the show's composer is award-winning singer-songwriter Carrie Rodriguez, and the arranger is Sergio Mendoza, a member of the Grammy-nominated band Calexico. I hope I pronounced that right. Thank you. The Gilberto Saldívar HOLA Award for Outstanding Production goes to Americano the Musical from Quixote Productions. And to receive the award, please welcome Tony Baldovino.
La definición de campaña es esfuerzo. The definition of a campaign is effort. When I wanted to join the Marine Corps at the age of 17, I found out that I, in fact, wasn't a part of the United States, a country that I had pledged allegiance to my entire life ever since I was a child in Head Start. But at the opportunity I had at 25, I was able to elect a U.S. Marine, Lima Company U.S. Marine Infantry Congressman Ruben Gallego to Congress, becoming the very first and youngest Latino to represent us in Arizona. My story is a journey of campaigning to making sure that we're represented as Latinos in our community and respected. Los Latinos no se rindan, no nos rajamos. And that is one of the efforts that I've always pushed in my life. Thank you.
In our next category, we again have two winners. Gerardo Gudino, whom you've heard mentioned already, is honored for his impeccable characterization as a merciless lawyer with no scruples at all to get what he wants, even if that includes vulnerable human lives. And then in Mercado Libre, Diana Puo's character has nothing else to sell as B, the prostitute victim of a sinister client. We not only honor Diana for her outstanding performance, but all of the voiceless women entangled in the web of prostitution. So the HOLA Award for Outstanding Performance by a Lead Actor goes to Diana Pu for the role of the prostitute B in Mercado Libre, and to Gerardo Gudino for the role of Felipe Alvarez, also in Mercado Libre. Please welcome our awardees, Diana Pu and Gerardo Gudino.
Bueno, qué orgullo se siente ser una latina inmigrante, pero qué difícil es serlo. Tenemos tantas paredes que derribar para poder sobrevivir el sistema opresor y corrupto que nos bombardea. Cuando la oferta de interpretar a mi personaje B me llegó, fue un sí instantáneo. Yo necesitaba contar esa historia, nuestra historia. B es una inmigrante indocumentada y en su lucha se ve forzada a ponerle un precio a cosas que no tienen precio, su propia vida. Lo fabuloso de B es que por encima de la injusticia, el dolor, la incertidumbre y el abuso, su espíritu es inquebrantable. Mi vida dio un giro hermoso luego de interpretarla. Dio espacio a un renacer, a una nueva versión de mí que no necesita encajar, que simplemente es. Gracias, Premio Sola, por reconocer mi trabajo. Gracias, Boundless Theater Company. Gracias a mi familia y a mi esposo por apoyarme en este hacer. Gracias.
Adhiero sí a las palabras de Diana. Agradezco a HOLA, a todo el jurado que nos otorgó este premio, a Pablo Andrade, su presidente. Boundless Theater Company, María Cristina, fue usted por confiar este personaje tan difícil en mí, y al director Ismael Rodríguez por guiarnos en este proceso que también fue bastante difícil. Quiero agradecer también a mi casita Repertorio Español y a Rafael Sánchez, porque él, a pesar de que yo tenía otra propuesta en repertorio, Rafa me dijo, tienes que hacer esto porque es un challenge para ti, esto es un desafío para ti, y tenía razón y pagó sus dividendos, así que le agradezco muchísimo por haberme guiado también en ese sentido, y le voy a dedicar este premio a mis dos fans más grandes, mis hermanos Violeta y Emilio. Gracias.
HOLA is pleased to announce the special recognition category to 2 theater pieces in different genres. In one, it's how to keep peace in a faraway, futuristic society with a different set of values. The story of humans trained as scent hounds to hunt their victims in a naked space of the future. In the other, a Latino father and a cultivated school teacher talk about an LGBTQ troubled teenager student who needs support in the community. The teacher debates if she should retire or continue teaching, while the father of the student is a simple man. In this play, HOLA recognizes the elements of inclusion and the educational input for our community. The HOLA Special Recognition Awards go to Life Lessons from Thalia Spanish Theater and La Paz Perpetua from Repertorio Español. So please welcome our awardees, directors, I love you, Angel Gil Orrios and Leima Lopez. We've known Angel. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks to HOLA for this recognition. And Live Lessons, Lecciones de Vida, was the bilingual world premiere at the Thalia Spanish Theater for 8 weeks and was very well received. And right now it's going to be produced in Madrid. So that goes for that we always do also world premieres in New York with Hispanic talent. There was done with 2 different casts in English some days and in Spanish and other days for great actors, Soledad Lopez and William Saquicela in Spanish, and Katy Tejada and Bill Bleckenberg in English. Thanks to them for their wonderful job.
I asked to speak first. I'm Robert Federico from the Repertorio. Of course, this was the last production I produced at the Repertorio. And I wanted to thank Francisco Reyes and Puy Navarro for introducing me to Juan Mayorga, one of the great Spanish playwrights of the 20th and 21st centuries. I am so proud of this work. And when you have a great work, what you need is a great director.
Thank you. Muchas gracias a HOLA por este reconocimiento. También agradecer a todos los que hicieron posible que HOLA llegara hasta el día de hoy, porque sigue viva la organización y que siga adelante, deseándoles todo el éxito y que vive el teatro latino. Felicitaciones a todos los que están aquí. Para mí un verdadero honor recibir este reconocimiento. La Paz Perpetua fue una obra que murió prematura. Fue justamente la obra que estrenamos antes de la pandemia y creo que llegamos, si acaso, a 10 funciones. Pero el trabajo en equipo, lo que conseguimos hacer juntos, ha merecido varios reconocimientos en este año 2022. Dedico este premio a todo el elenco con el que tuve el honor de trabajar y a todo el equipo de mi casa Repertorio, porque sin ellos nada sería posible. Muchas gracias y feliz noche.
So many productions interrupt her. It's wonderful to recognize them now. Even if it's a couple of years later, it's never too late. At this point, we would like to go to our second performance. We've got a lot of good music here. So please welcome again to the stage, Jaime Lozano, this time with Broadway actor Shireen Pimentel. Enjoy.
Hola, buenas noches. Yeah, this is working. I was dying to use the mic. Just so you know, a little intro for the next song. It's based on a real story. We wrote this song for a very dear friend, a Broadway actress, that her agent used to ask her at the beginning of her career, you should change your last name. And that's the name of the song. You gotta change your name. Dedicated to all the people in the room.
Back in the day when things were quite different, there was a little girl wanted to sing in musicals more than anything else in the world. So she packed up all her things and moved far away from her folks. Went to hundreds of auditions, some of them no more than jokes. She worked her butt off, she got some callbacks and got to finish songs. Little by little she started something was going wrong. Final callbacks but no bookings, what were the forces unseen? And her agent told her, honey, you gotta change your last name cause you're so in between. Great voice but no choice, you look sort of white, so don't be blind. Audience is mine, so she asked every producer that she could find. And they said, Perez, Lopez, Gonzalez, Mendez, you all sound the same. If you want to work in this business, you gotta change your name. Chip on her shoulder, mulling it over, thinking they disapprove. She called her parents, they were not happy, she almost lost her groove. Smith or Abrams, maybe Jones or Matthews, how could she choose? Agents and her manager said, honey, just make up your mind, you have nothing to lose. Great voice, but no choice, you look sort of white, so don't be blind. Audience is mine, so she asked every producer that she could find. And they said, Perez, Lopez, Gonzalez, Mendez, you all sound the same. If you want to work in this business, you gotta change your name. That was me when I just started out. Oh, in my heart, I was starting to doubt. Ancestor pride welled up inside, made me stay true to my soul. I'll keep my name, I'll pave the way. My heart is wrong, great voice and great choice. You'll cast me 'cause I am fierce, I'm not blind. I will then, and I'll tell every producer that I can find. Listen up, Perez, Lopez, Gonzalez, Mendez, it won't be so rough. If you want to win in this business, you gotta learn this stuff. You gotta learn our names. I'll never change my name. I'll never change my name.
What a great song and a great message. That's right. They got to learn our names. Great, great song. Great message. Love it. Thank you so much. Jaime Lozano and Shireen Pimentel, who I guess kept her name. Now, we would like for you to remain on the stage, actually, Jaime, if I may, because there he is. Please welcome to the stage HOLA board member, actor, and choreographer, Gabriela Garcia.
Okay. Music, intelligence, joy, and tons of hard work are part of the qualities a Latino brings to this country. Inspired by freedom and the experience of being an immigrant, he has shown us how it feels to fit in a foreign society and the flavor of the oft unwarranted discrimination. Mexican musical theater director, musician, vocal coach, composer, arranger, and orchestrator extraordinaire, Jaime Lozano has taken planet Earth as his playground for creativity and musical composition. Proudly, we announce that Jaime is one of 5 artists selected for the 2020-2022 Joe Pub's Working Group Residency. Gotten to see him a couple of times. Dearest Jaime, as a friend of many years, a colleague, a collaborator, it is my honor to present to you the HOLA Elizabeth Pen Breakthrough Artist Award. Thank you for your contribution and your generosity.
Hola, buenas noches otra vez. I feel like in the Oscar Academy Award that I just performed the song and then I got the award for best song, you know? I feel kind of like that. So thank you for being here. I think this award is more about it. I strongly believe in community. I think that theater, musical theater, storytelling is not about one person. It's about a group of people. It's about community. And we need Latinos in every single field of the arts, in every single field of the musical theater, and every single field of the theater. You know, there are amazing actors like many of you. We need directors like many of you. We need casting directors. We need composers. We need playwriters. We need lyricists. We need choreographers. And I think this night in this room, we are putting an example of what is community about, what community means. And thank you to HOLA, not for the award, but for getting all these amazing people at the same time in this room. I think this is the biggest award of all, that we all as Hispanic or Latinos are in the same room and we are telling our stories. That the audience, people want representation on stage. People want to see themselves on stage. And we are the ones following a great path that amazing people have been paving for us. They have it harder than us. And they already opened a few doors, a few windows for us. And now we are trying, and there's more people coming after us. So thank you. And Gabby is one of the first people that I met here in New York City. I just sent her a Facebook message back in 2008 about another amazing Latino organization, Revolución Latina, and she told me, "Oh yeah, I don't know you, but you're Mexican. Come to the group." and I went, and from that moment, I start feeling that I belong in New York City because we have this amazing community. So I just encourage us to work together. Have a good night. Thank you.
I love that. What a great message as well. Now, I would like to bring up to the stage HOLA board member and voiceover master, Manny Herrera, to present the next award. Manny?
Thank you very much. Okay, good evening, everyone. Actor Hemky Madera started his career as an actor in the Dominican Republic, but it is in the US that his acting skill attract many casting directors in films such as Dreaming of Julia next to Harvey Keitel. But it is his role as Pote Galvez in the USA Network television series Queen of the South that gives him a solid presence in the global market. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present the HOLA Excellence in Television Award to actor Hemky Madera. Please, Hemky.
Wow. Thank you, HOLA. And this is a full circle for me. My first award that I've ever gotten was from HOLA back in 2002,
Yeah.
2003. And being here honored with this is just, I'm over the moon. Again, I want to thank HOLA. I want to thank my father and my mother who have always supported me through all the years. You have a son and a daughter out there that wants to be an artist, the best thing you could ever do is just support. The arts will change the world. My wife and sons are not here today, but I want to thank them for always supporting me and handling crazy Hemky when it comes home after all the characters that I've done. But I am truly honored as a Latino, Dominicano. We together could change the world. Yeah. Together, we will change the world. Let's do the arts and let's stick together because we are American. Yeah. Thank you.
And we are working together. We're getting there. Now I'd like to welcome to the stage HOLA board member and actor Blanca Camacho for our next presentation.
Muchas gracias, Linda. And if you'll indulge me for a moment, I'm going to go off script. 30 years ago, I got a call from, I believe it was actor John Ortiz. He wanted to know if I was interested in being part of a new group being formed by and for Latino actors at Intar that would be called the Latino Actors Base. Now, at the time, I was a new mother of newborn preemie twins and had a husband who was about to undergo back surgery. So the thought of one more responsibility was overwhelming, and I quickly said, no! Well, that group became the Labyrinth Theater Company, a not-for-profit organization based in New York City whose mission is to stop the racial status quo by giving voice to actors of color. Now, I've been lucky enough through the years, thanks to my buddy and lab member, Mel Nieves, to do some readings and witness their work up close and personal. Labyrinth members are encouraged to expand their artistic horizons. Actors write, writers direct, and the work of their members is scattered throughout the American theater scene to include regional theaters and Broadway, among others. Now that's representation. Labyrinth is multicultural and still diligently committed to inclusion, diversity, and equity. So, in retrospect, maybe I should have said yes. Tonight, we are pleased to present the HOLA Excellence in Theater Award to Labyrinth Theater Company. Please welcome to the stage Liza Colon-Sayas and Aaron Weiner from Labyrinth Theater Company.
You're welcome anytime, Blanca. Please come back. Come see us. I know you have.
I just got a hug from Blanca Camacho. Thank you, HOLA, and thank you to my ever-changing and expanding Latino community. I rolled up to Labyrinth 30 years ago. I saw an ad in Backstage that said, looking for Latino actors. And I wasn't sure if I was excellent, but I showed up anyway. And here we are, 30 years later. I found myself as a, Bronx New Yorican, not having been, I didn't go through any kind of formal training. And I was told that I'm neither fish nor fowl. And no one knew what to do with me. So, but Labyrinth was there. They just encouraged me to be me. And we quickly figured out that this company was more like the people we ride the subway with. So we opened up, and here we are 30 years later, just hanging in there, by a thread.
But I gotta tell you, this man right here, Aaron Weiner rolled up as an intern, humble and generous, decades ago. And he is, I am so proud to be repped and supported by Andrew Weiner, our artistic director of Labyrinth. Thank you.
Look at this night. What a night. Come
Chita
on, I
Rivera,
know.
the goddess. Oh. Yo, I'm sorry.
Go.
It's Chita. No. Go ahead.
Thank you, Lazio. No, this is Lab's 30th season. And every time I say that, I'm reminded of John Ortiz's joke when he said that at our 25th anniversary. And he said, I can't believe it's our 25th, except I can feel every one of those years. It's a lot of work. Thank you, HOLA. Thank you to Pablo. Thank you, team members. Thank you to the board. This is just a thrill to receive this honor. HOLA has meant so much to so many of our members over the years, and so this is a special honor to receive this. Liza and I don't come up here alone. We're just two members of 124 artists who empower each other through collaboration, who push each other, as Blanca said. Stephen Adly Girgis wasn't a writer when he came to Lab. He's an actor, he still is. Philip Seymour Hoffman wasn't a director when he came to Lab, and I certainly wasn't an AD when I started as an acting intern 20 years ago. But that's what Labyrinth does. It pushes each other, we push each other, and empower each other to take risks and try new things. And we will continue to work like hell this season and every season to move that stupidly stubborn needle that we all have heard so much about. 19% of the population, 5% representation. We can do better. Theater can do better than that. And we'll continue to try to do better this season at Lab. It's our 30th, so I have to say it's our 30th season. I hope you'll come to our 23rd annual Barn Series at 59 East 59th this February to see lots of Lab writers and Lab actors, and our world premiere production this spring, also at 59 East 59th, by company member David Anzuelo. He wrote a beautiful new play called Dia y Noche. Carlos Armesto is directing, lots of Lab members in that cast, and designing as well. So I hope you'll come around for Lab's 30th season. Thank you all so much.
I just want to say thank you for mentioning Death and the Maiden, because that's what gave birth to Labyrinth. When the producers told the media that they couldn't find Latino actors in New York City, that's what gave birth to this company. So thank you. Thank you for everything.
Yeah, Labyrinth is an incredible organization. The roster of talent that has gone through this company over the years. I know I've done a lot of interviews with a lot of you, so congratulations. Oh, by the way, I think you left.
Linda, I still have another one to
Oh,
go.
sorry.
No,
Sorry.
it's okay.
I see this other one. I'm like, is that
What's
for
this
me?
doing here? Latinx Playwrights Circle is among the most exciting new arts groups to form in New York City in the past couple of years. An artist-led initiative to challenge the national theater scene to produce more Latinx playwrights, while the playwrights develop their works together here in New York City. Their model is to serve as an incubator and mutually supportive talent base to launch Latinx playwrights nationwide. Tonight, we are also pleased to present this important HOLA Excellence in Theater Award to Latinx Playwrights Circle. Please welcome to the stage Guadalis del Carmen from Latinx Playwrights Circle. Congratulations. You're very welcome.
A mí no me gusta andar sola. This is how this organization was formed. It was formed as a community with the intense desire to serve our community. We consider storytelling as an ancestral gift, and we take that gift very, very seriously. Shout out to IATI, one of our community partners, who is doing the work of uplifting Latinx playwrights. And I'm just very honored. Thank you to Hola, thank you to Paul for your advocating of us. And thank you so much to the board. I'm out of words, so if you don't want to say anything else.
Real quick, back in 2000, when I came to New York City, I knew that the place to be was Hola, so I signed up. Look me up. I'm still there. My name is Johnny. I'm the executive director. Thank you, Hola, for giving us this awesome award. Also, in the presence of a goddess. Absolutely, Chita. We, a few years ago, our founders, Guadalis and Oscar, just decided to put together the Latinx Playwright Circle just to get playwrights going and start developing and just motivate playwrights to do their work in a safe environment. Then they wrapped me into this, and then we multiplied. And I wanted to bring everyone to the stage. This is our leadership. This is what we look like. This is what our community looks like. This is who we represent, and an example of the people that we're trying to build up. We develop plays and scripts from idea to production, but we exist because we work in an industry that for way too long has given no priority and often ignored our stories and our voices. So we will be here, we are fairly young, we will be here promoting, don't laugh at that, promoting, advocating, nurturing, developing, and producing Latinx plays, scripts, stories, voices for as long as we physically can stand. So you have a lot to look up for. We're going to be around for a while. Thank you all.
And now, make sure I'm in the right spot. I'd like to welcome up to the stage HOLA Board Chair Paul Slee Rodriguez and the HOLA Executive Director Pablo Andrade.
Sorry. Hi. Just listening to this, going off script for a second. In the 1980s, I went to NYU, and in the gym at NYU, I snapped my Achilles tendon playing basketball. And they kindly let me move into a dorm. I was commuting from Pennsylvania to NYU to be in the dramatic writing program. And I decided to spend July 4th in a full-length cast in the middle of Washington Square Park. And there was a lot of crack dealing going on, but there was also a lot of people just hanging out. And I ducked a few rockets that were shot my way because I couldn't move very easily. And it was around the time the boom boxes, and everybody was listening to various songs on their boom boxes. And then suddenly everybody started tuning in to the same station. I think it was Hot 97, it was rap. And it was such a beautiful moment, and that's what this feels like to me. So I just wanted to say that. Everybody's tuning into the same wavelength. That said, I just want to take this moment to just thank everybody in the room on behalf of HOLA. I want to thank there's been a huge volunteer effort to sort of revive HOLA. And so, our board of directors just has been working for months. Staff has been working for months to prepare this day. Pablo's been working for months and hours and hours in the past few weeks. And so I just want to thank everybody involved in putting this evening together. I want to thank our sponsors, our patrons, everybody who bought a ticket, everybody who showed up for an award, everybody who said, yes, I will be there in person, because that's what this is all about, as everyone has noted. and this is a wonderful celebration. I also want to say that it's been an absolute privilege to work with Pablo Andrade, who's the volunteer executive director of HOLA. I'm very thankful to a number of private donors who have made it possible this year for us to maybe stop relying on people to volunteer. And so we're hoping that in 2023 we can start finally paying the staff of HOLA. So, Pablo Andrade.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And thank you, HOLA, for providing me with community and an arena for professional development as an actor, producer, director, and educator. As challenging as it was to step up and help HOLA, help lead HOLA's revival as a volunteer, I cannot overstate the importance of our work. We are fighting for representation. We're fighting to tell our stories. We are fighting to be, for our peers to be not only in the nonprofit Hispanic theaters, but on Broadway, on streaming, and in film. As we say in theater, it's work that matters, and our staff is being hard at work to improve the quality of our service. With our board and staff together, HOLA greatly expanded the educational opportunities for actors to improve their craft in so many areas as the industry changes. We build a more powerful sense of community through online panels and spotlights exploring our diversity and how to break through whatever barriers prevent us from being more visible, represented, and equal in the industry. Thank you all for being here today. I invite you all to please help with a tax-deductible donation to HOLA. You will find a QR code in the back of your brochure. And please share it with anyone you know who might be in the position to help HOLA to continue its mission. Thank you so much.
Yes, we need that support. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the great work you've done over the years, and let's keep it going 30 and then some more going forward. Actually, no, more than that, almost 50 years. At this point, I would like to have someone present the HOLA Excellence in Media Award. I like this one. It's a little home to me with it being in the media. And I'd like to bring up to the stage my colleague, who is an HOLA board member, Isolda Peguero. Isolda?
Gracias, Linda. Thank you so much. Buenas noches. Good evening, everybody. And welcome to the 21st presentation for HOLA Awards. This is amazing. I am privileged to be presenting this award of excellence in media to a person that I am deeply honored to call my friend and colleague and a real professional with a sharp perspective to create content that will praise the position of Latinos in the U.S. because he is committed to the role of entertainment and education. Fernando Cárdenas is not only a professor in journalism, but also an executive producer in multimedia content at Univision. Fernando is a cultivated man who never forgot the humble, honest, and to be kind. A very proud Mexican man, by the way. And we are really thrilled to present the HOLA Excellence in Media Award to the exceptional professional y además un güero buena gente y que es mi amigo, así que vamos a darle el fuerte aplauso para recibir este premio a Fernando Cárdenas.
Thank you. This is very exciting. I would like to start quoting Lynn Nottage, this wonderful playwright. And she says, the more you go to theater and the more you hear stories that aren't necessarily familiar with, that you are necessarily familiar with, the more open you become to embracing other perspectives. So thank you to all of these wonderful Latin theater community for their unconditional support. All the stories that are told is thanks to you, or thanks to you. This award is for all of you for letting me tell your stories, and I also dedicate this to my wife. La dramaturga Lynn Nottage dijo que entre más vas al teatro y más escuchas historias con las que no estés necesariamente familiarizado, te vuelves más abierto a acoger otras perspectivas. Gracias a toda la comunidad teatral neoyorquina por su incondicional colaboración. Este premio es de todos nosotros, pero se lo dedico a mi esposa. Gracias.
Dedicates it to the wife. He's a smart man. All right. Now to present the HOLA Jose Ferrer Thespis Award is, please welcome to this stage, HOLA board member and Thalia Spanish Theater Director, you met him earlier, Angel Gil Orriz.
For those of you who don't know, Thespis, in español Thespis, was an ancient Greek poet who was the first person ever to appear on stage as an actor playing a character in written plays in 16th century BC. And Jose Ferrer, if it's somebody here who doesn't know who he was a Puerto Rican actor and director of stage, film, and television who achieved prominence for his portrayal of Cyrano de Bergerac in the play, which earned him the inaugural Tony Award for Best Actor in 1947 and reprised the role in a 1950 film, winning an Academy Award, making him the first Hispanic actor to win an Oscar. Tonight, following the footsteps of those two amazing creators this HOLA Award is named after, we recognize the extraordinary artistic talent of an outstanding actor, singer, and dancer, a fiery triple threat performer of Guatemalan ancestry. Cesar has a long list of credits at important theaters on Broadway, off-Broadway, and regional, as well as at the prestigious concert venues like the Carnegie Hall. On a personal note, I've been following Cesar's brilliant career throughout the years, and it has always impressed me how great he's performing in musicals or playing Shakespeare or contemporary plays, which we all know it's not easy. So, therefore, we present the well-deserved 2022 HOLA Jose Ferrer Thespis Award to Caesar Samayoa.
Wow, what an honor to be here tonight watching our community lift each other up in such a beautiful way. I want to thank my mother, Gloria Samayoa, who's here from Guatemala, my husband, Christopher Freer, who's always at my side. Angel, you've been just an incredible mentor of mine. Thank you. My parents came here from Guatemala and opened up a little botanica on 115 in Lexington. It's still there. They got all their children through college, and then they turned around and got their employees' kids through college as well. It's unbelievable. They live the American dream. I will never forget when they brought me to see my first Broadway show. The curtain went up, and I knew viscerally that that is what I had to do with my life. But I had no idea how. I also remember feeling that I do not see myself represented up there. I didn't see our stories. I didn't see the families who watched Walter Mercado and Sábado Gigante and had grandmas gasping at telenovelas in the other room. I didn't hear the music that we heard in our house and the language that we spoke. But something is happening now, and I'm seeing it here too, especially after this pandemic. Our community's voices are going forward, and they're insisting to be heard. So if there's anything I take from this award tonight, and thank you again so much, HOLA, for this, it is a fierce promise to be a voice in the room for our community and to insist that our talent and that our stories are told so no other children ever have to feel that they do not belong. Thank you so much.
What a great message. And yes, we are seeing change. On a personal note, speaking of next generation, so I've got a 19-year-old daughter who's at NYU studying politics and journalism. I wonder why journalism. But you know, you look at her, you see her, obviously her last name is Vaquero, Ileana is her first name. Blonde, kind of, you know, you wouldn't necessarily know exactly where she's from. She is the most proud Latina. She is like growing this Latino community at NYU in her dorm. They like go out and, you know, listen to the music, and she's really so proud of her culture. And my husband and I look at it, and, you know, it was different when he and I were growing up in New York. So it's wonderful to see her really not only embrace, but really just be open about it. And I see that here tonight. And so thank you, Hola, for all the wonderful work that you're doing and helping all of us. And Chita, what you've done to help, you know, on the shoulders of giants. So thank you. Speaking of another acting and performing giant, Raul Julia, here now to present the Raul Julia Hola Founders Award. Please welcome Hola board member, actor, director, scriptwriter, and producer, Ana Maria Estrada.
Thank you, Linda. Whew, what a night. I am an actress. I'm looking for a job. Please tell me where is the audition here. That will be me when I arrive to this country. Actors come to this country, to New York, looking for a job, looking for auditions. And we are a little bit oblivious of how the industry works. So tonight, I have the privilege to present this award to our wonderful, beautiful casting director, Wendy Curiel, who for many years is a woman who for many years advocated for Latino talent. We represent this Hola Award, the Raul Julia Award funders, to her in name of Hola. Please come today to receive this award. Hola member, Denise Bracher. Is she here today? Oh, there she is.
Thank you so very much on behalf of Wendy's family. Daisy couldn't be here tonight because she wasn't feeling well. And since Wendy and I were good friends, we are good friends, it's an honor for me to receive this award. Wendy was the first Latina to have an agency in New York. They represent only Latino actors. Okay? She opened many, many doors to all of us. Many of us right here tonight joined the unions, did commercials, voiceovers, established ourselves as performers because of Wendy. We owe that to Wendy. She's been in the business for more than 40 years. God bless you, Wendy. Come back soon. Thank you.
And now, make sure, yes. Sorry, I just want to make sure I get in the right spot here. Our next award is the Hola ILCA Advocacy Award. So please welcome to the stage to present that award again is Hola Board Chair, Paul Slee Rodriguez. Paul? There he is.
Thank you, Linda. The Hola ILCA Advocacy Award is named after the great Dominican actress, attorney, activist, Ilka Tanya Payan, who was Hola's founding president. This award honors champions in the mission of inclusion of Hispanic and Latin talent in the entertainment industry. Through your work and dedication, you are inspiring emerging and future Latinx creative talents to tell their story with a message of optimism, dignity, and pride. Emilio Sosa is without a doubt one of our top talents in the entertainment industry. He began his career at Grace Costumes, toured the world with famous names like Celine Dion, the Alvinelli Dance Company, and was requested to design for icons such as Mariah Carey, Gloria Estefan, and Diana Ross. Emilio is the first designer of color to design for the Radio City Music Hall. He designed the first George C. Wolfe show, Top Dog, Underdog, on Broadway. He has received multiple awards and a Tony Award nomination. And currently, he is the chair of the American Theater Wing Board of Trustees. I am very proud to present the HOLA ILCA Advocacy Award to Emilio Sosa.
My legs fell asleep, I'm sorry. Thank you so much. You know what? I never prepare anything when I go out to meet my people. Darling, we worked together. We worked together like 20 years ago. I know. In my day job as costume designer, I've had the honor and the privilege to work with some of the most amazing, amazing theater makers, from directors to actors, of course, set designers, lighting designers, costume designers, of course, but there's never, ever enough. You know, as chair of the American Theater Wing, I am one of the only, I would say, person of color or Latino to run an organization of our stature. And I don't take it for granted. It's been an honor that's been bestowed on me through some very generous, generous people. But when I first was told that I was going to get an advocacy award, it took me aback because I didn't realize that my career was my advocacy. Because all I think about it is get up in the morning, do your job, go to bed, get up in the morning, rinse, repeat, and do it again. And the fact that I'm able to influence or inspire anyone to follow their dreams, it's something that, like I said, I don't take it lightly. I must honor my parents who came to this country over 53 years ago when I was a tiny toddler and brought my brothers and I to the U.S. because they had a foresight that they wanted a better life for my brothers and I. And I hope that we are a testament to their work and their dedication. But I definitely want to honor someone that really opened the doors for me when I was a first young designer, and that is the great Tina Ramirez from Ballet Hispanico. Yes. And we lost Ms. Ramirez not too long ago, but she was one of the first Latin creators that I got to know through my work at Grace Costumes. And I was a young fashion student who knew nothing of theater, but she gave me an opportunity to first start working with her young students and designing clothing for their recitals. And I remember my mom and my aunt would be my assistants. You know, I would be making costumes, my mom would be pinning, and my aunt would be pressing in many, many basements. But Tina Ramirez gave me my first chance as a designer 25 years ago, and I want to honor her today with this award. So thank you very much, HOLA, for singling me out. I am one of many. I just was the lucky one. You know, I've been very fortunate to have a lot of firsts behind my name. And that's very bittersweet because it makes me feel very special, yes, but also it reminds me that I am the lucky one. Because I'm sure long before I stepped into this game, there were people that are even more talented than I am that did not get the opportunity. So as long as I'm able to give the opportunity to the people who come after me is what I think is my new challenge with this award. I have to make everyone proud of it because advocating is all we do. And if my career is my vehicle, then I'm honored and happy to continue to just plow ahead, as a Dominicano from Santo Domingo, living in the Bronx. All that I bring to the table. So thank you so much for this award. Thank you so much.
And now, for our final award, save the best, you know. Let's take a look at Chita Rivera's amazing work throughout her legendary career. Lots of scenes we'll be very familiar with. Take a look.
Dolores Conchita Figueroa del Rivero is a Latina and American dancer, actress, and singer known for her outstanding performances in theater, film, and television.
Folks with plenty got a lot on the door. Afraid somebody's gonna rob them while they're out making more.
Artistically known as Chita Rivera, she trained as a ballerina from age 9 before receiving a scholarship to the School of American Ballet from the legendary choreographer George Balanchine. At only 19 years old, Chita made her first appearance as a principal dancer in Call Me Madam. Her electric performance as Anita in the original Broadway premiere of West Side Story brought her stardom, which she repeated in London.
I like to be in America. Okay, by me in America. Everything free in America. For a small fee in America. Oh!
Her career is highlighted by starring roles in Bye Bye Birdie, The Rink, Chicago, Jerry's Girls, Kiss of the Spider Woman, and the original Broadway cast of Guys and Dolls, Can Can, Seventh Heaven, and Mr. Wonderful. A versatile triple visit. The Broadway revivals of The Mystery of Edwin Drood and Nine alongside Antonio Banderas, and the Broadway and touring productions of The Dancer's Life, a dazzling musical celebrating her spectacular career. Between 2015 and 2019, Chita performed her solo concert at London's Cadogan Hall, headlined at Carnegie Hall, and had a special retrospective of her extraordinary life, Chita Rivera, A Lot of Living to Do, which aired nationally on PBS Great Performances. Her current solo CD is entitled And Now I Swing. Her long-awaited book, Chita, a memoir, will be published by Harper One in April 2023. But her most treasured production is her daughter, singer, dancer, and choreographer, Lisa Mordente. Chita Rivera's talents and contributions have been recognized throughout her illustrious career. In 2002, Chita became the first Latin American woman to receive the coveted Kennedy Center honor. In 2009, she was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Barack Obama. And in 2018, she was honored as a living landmark by the New York Landmarks Conservancy. Rivera is one of the most nominated performers in Tony Award history, having earned 10 nominations, won twice for The Rink and Kiss of the Spider Woman, also receiving the 2018 Special Tony Award for Lifetime Achievement in Theater. And today, HOLA is proud to present the Lifetime Achievement Award, which from now on will be renamed as the Chita Rivera Lifetime Achievement Award in honor of her outstanding legacy.
And to present the HOLA Lifetime Achievement Award, please welcome actress of the stage and screen, Sandra Santiago, to make the presentation to our queen. And Sandra? There she is.
Hello. Oh my God. Oh. Hi. I'm here to, I'm honored to be here. Thank you for inviting me. But I'm more honored to present to present this award to my dear friend Chita Rivera, who who not you all know what an icon she is, and you saw her brilliance and everything. But 5 years ago, I got hit by a car, an SUV, and I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. I've got a titanium rod in my leg.
Oh,
and
join the club.
I know. She's the bionic woman. And guess who was the first person who called me? Chita. First person who called me in the hospital to wish me well.
Well, of course.
And I love you. And there's nobody who deserves this more than you.
Oh,
thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
thank you for congratulations. I
Oh,
love
my
you. I love you, love you, love you.
Thank you. This is overwhelming, really, to me, in this small little theater, so packed with love and affection and for our roots and for what we do. And each time I'm honored like this, it's like the first time, and each time I hear accolades, I'm kind of shocked because I wake up every morning, like Emilio says, and I do what I do, and that is what I do. And so each time it's like the first time that I hear things. I am so thrilled to receive this Lifetime Achievement Award. And the mere fact that the award will now be named after me is, well, it's mind-boggling, frankly speaking, and extremely humbling. I'm having trouble reading this. In today's world, it's so vital that we support HOLA and all the work they do on behalf of Latin and Hispanic performers. They deserve a round of applause, which to say I'm a lucky girl is the understatement of the lifetime, because I came along at the right time. I belong to the golden age, which is, it has some time on it, but the people that I have met, I've seen and been in all the right places at the right time, and continue to do what I love. Thanks to my mother, Catherine, who put me in ballet class to channel that wild energy that broke all the furniture in the house. But she had to do something. My brothers, Julio and Armando, my sisters, Carmen and Lola, and of course, my wonderful daughter, Lisa. All my teachers and collaborators along the way, from my first ballet teacher, Doris Jones, from Washington, D.C., and the legendary George Balanchine, to Leonard Bernstein, who taught me that all the music to West Side Story and made me realize that I could sing. Of course, John Canner and Fred Ebb. My thanks to Pablo and the entire staff at HOLA for all you do and for this honor tonight. I will treasure it, and I'll treasure this evening to the day I die, I will not forget the wonderful faces I see, this wonderful stories that I've heard, and I'll never forget that my story is an important one. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'd like Chita, our legend, to stay on the stage here because we have a little proclamation to issue. We have a representative for Congressman Adriano Espaillat, and here to make an announcement is Rolando Céspedes for the Queen. There you go.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Rolando Céspedes, represent Congressman Adriano Espaillat, the first Dominican Latina in the District 13 be a congressman. When I arrived to my office today, I received a call from him. Told me, Rolando, I need a favor for you. Oh, my boss calling me. I need a favor for me. What happened? I'm gonna lose my job? But he told me, you know, I'm in Washington, D.C. Today, and I have an important event. Invite to me to attend it, to give you a proclamation to somebody very important, you know, for many things, you know. It's a Puerto Rican lady. The name is Chita Rivera. Say, oh no. You know, my president is gonna be good. Say, oh God. Telling only, I would like to be in New York to give you the proclamation in person to her, because I know her for a long time. She is almost the best actress, dancing, and singer, a Puerto Rican lady. So, wow. So you also put me in trouble too, because, you know, but I'm here behind to Congressman Adriano Espaillat to give you this proclamation for the best performance to Latino in Broadway and all the world. You know, many people love you. Many people love you because it something very important to the people. That's it, for the reason the people follow you everywhere you're going. It's my pleasure to give to you this proclamation in the name of Congressman Adriano Espaillat for Congress to the United States for your best art you transmitted to of the world.
Thank you.
Receive this one in the face.
Thank you. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. Okay. Thank you.
They also give you to me another proclamation for the organization put everybody in here to recognize the best perform in art, theater, in everywhere you put your art. This proclamation is for Hispanic Organization of Latino Actors, HOLA. Receive this one, and behind to Congressman Adriano Espaillat for the Congress to the United States in the best way.
Thank you. So I just want to be very, very brief. There is, you in the brochure will find, now the code to donate, you will find the names of the volunteer staff. Please read them and put them in your thoughts and in your prayers. What amazing team of volunteers, what amazing board of directors we have now. We are recovering HOLA for the future generations of Latinos.
All right. I think that brings us to our closing performance, which is we're going to see once again Jaime Lozano, Florencia Cuenca, and Shireen Pimentel. And we will enjoy yet another performance from this very talented now trio. And as they get ready, again, thank you so much for all that you do. Remember the QR code, and also Chita's memoir is coming out. I'm pre-ordering it right now. So now here are, once again, Jaime Lozano, Florencia Cuenca, and Shireen Pimentel. Enjoy.
Gracias a todos. Buenas noches. This last song is just to close with what we think is the theme of the night. It's called Familia, and we might ask you to join us to sing a little bit. So it's very easy, the lyrics. You're gonna learn it. Please, thank you to Shireen Pimentel. Thank you, my wife Florencia Cuenca, my muse, my inspiration, and my son Alonso that is over there during the whole show. So we have all the generations, and we are a whole big, large, beautiful Hispanic Latino familia. Here we are in this promised land, full of dreams they couldn't understand.
We've come far, we walk together hand in hand. Look at us, we're reaching for the stars.
Though we might not share the same blood or last name, we've got so much more in common to relate. We're here for each other, we're more than friends.
Crossing paths with you was more than fate. Familia
It's those who make you better.
Familia
It's those who stick together.
Familia will be with you forever. Familia is more than blood and
here with me. Tell me where you're from. Let me know what dreams you're rooting for.
Let it be. I'll carry you from sea to shore.
And I'll be there to knock on every door. Though we might not come from the same dad and mother, we have lots in common to relate.
We're sisters and brothers, we're more than friends. You're my chosen family till the end.
Si preguntas por familia, I must say that I got two.
La familia I was born in, and the one when I met you. La familia that's chosen might not share your blood, but they lend a hand and heal you when deep in mud.
I'm glad we're familia. You make me feel strong because you hum and whistle when I can't find my song.
You're my chosen family, or where I belong. Let me love you happily. Ven conmigo, sing along. Familia. Familia. It's those who stick together. Familia.
We'll be with you forever.
Familia. It's more than blood and name.
Gracias, buenas noches.
And with that, we conclude our 21st HOLA Awards Gala ceremony. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of this spectacular night, for spending your time and celebrating the wonderful talent in this room and beyond. And although the ceremony has come to a close, the celebration continues with a reception in the gallery upstairs. So from all of us and HOLA, have a wonderful evening, good night, and we look forward to seeing you again next year.